So for all the people that know Rae Dimendz well, I'm going to air out her business. So she was out on Saturday. She was
Radio. Yes, you know what it is, rumncokeradio each and every Tuesday right here on myself, the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Hey.
We got Rae Dimendz.
Hey.
Yo, you talking to the mic for real?
Hey. Oh my God. Hi.
Yeah, what's up? New day. Yo, y'all Mz Holliday out here gallivanting the world like shit, like whatever. Light skin things, you know what I mean?
All day.
All day. It's all good. How y'all been? How's y'all Thanksgiving?
Oh, Thanksgiving was fantastic, I gotta say. I want to give a big shout to Tion and crew. Craig especially, you know, the whole fam. They got us like a huge dinner party. And we did 2 days. We did a day with the invitees and a day with our invites, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time, man. I got really full. Got really drunk with the fam. I loved it.
I would like to shout them out too and apologize for not showing up, but
we
mitigated circumstances. Y'all had fun without me. It's all good. I get it.
It's true.
Rae, what you get up to?
I ate at home and then I smoked a joint and passed out.
Hey,
that's living that good life.
Yes.
Welcome to the good life.
I was big chilling, you guys.
Oh, big facts.
Big fucking chilling. It was nice.
I think I saw you outside on Saturday. So tell us, what do you do on the weekends? You're doing some stuff nowadays.
Yes. You can catch me at the pawn shop.
Ooh.
Maybe. I
Get
might
some
just
taco.
Be there. Get some tacos.
Taco Tuesday.
And you can listen to my vibes, you know?
So for all the people that know Rae Dimendz well, I'm going to air out her business. So she was out on Saturday. She was faded. I was like, hey. Yo, this girl was twist up, guy. I saw her chilling at the Republic, sitting on a stool, and she's looking like
Swaying.
this.
I was
Just swaying.
Listen.
I'm like,
this
Rae.
is young Rae. This is the Rae.
Listen, I don't go out often, so there was like drink specials. It was like Jack Daniels for $4. Dangerous.
Hey.
And you know, I said,
Hey,
I'm not
Yeah.
That's back in the day, Rae.
It was back in the day, Rae.
It's like Caprice Rae.
I'm like looking at her.
JR,
I'm like,
this is Joseph Richards on Thursday, Rae.
I'm like, is that Rae right there? She's like,
Literally, I like vaguely remember going up to him and I was like, oh my God, it's Dizzy. Like I've never seen him ever in my life.
You guys are dudes.
that was so much fun, though. This weekend was a good time, for real. How was your Thanksgiving?
A lot of thanks, a lot of giving.
That's good.
Yeah, I ate good food. I chilled out. I just didn't end up at certain spots I did. Oh, I went to Hush for Floetic's birthday. Shout out to them. That party was kicking.
Happy birthday, fucking Floetic. That was a mean
that
party.
Birthday was...
Let me say something about Refinery. That party is so damn good, but you know, I swear, that floor, man,
I mean...
I felt like I was on the trampoline.
That's all we gotta say.
That was the greatest house party ever.
We don't need the building inspector checking the floor. We good.
That was a mega party,
Big
bro.
vibes. Big vibes.
I came in real quick. I had to run out, but happy birthday, Floetic.
Yeah. Speaking of big vibes.
Ooh.
Speaking of big vibes, next week, 94.
We got 94 in the house for last call.
Even bigger vibes.
Ooh.
Year-end party.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, year-end get-together. It's not a party. Invite only.
Let's talk about
And I'm
this.
going to be the bouncer, and if I don't want you, I'm kicking you out, Jazzy Jeff style. Picking you up by your boxers and tossing you.
So we're calling it Happy Hour right here. We got an extra hour to the show.
Yeah,
so we're going to be going 6 to 9 o'clock. Right here, we're bringing all of our past guests that have been on the show for the last year. They're all going to be in the house. We're going to do like questionnaires throughout the week. So if you guys want to ask any of those past guests any questions,
hit up the
group, hit up the page. We're going to be asking them stuff live. There's going to be mad segments. Poster's going to be out tonight and out when this video comes out to you guys. So make sure if you got any donations, it's a clothing drive and clothing drive and fundraiser. So if you got any money you want to send to these people, we got receipts for you. Send it to rumncokeradio@gmail.com.
We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to raise a lot.
And we got gifts too. Mad prizes to give away.
So if you show up, it is just a turn up, but it's also, we're doing some good shit.
Yep.
But also, because it's not just us taking from y'all.
Yep.
We got a couple things that we'll talk to y'all about in the next couple of days of little presents y'all might want.
And
so,
it's for you guys out there watching.
Yeah. So, keep in touch. Follow the page. Tell your friends to follow the page. Yep. Tell your parents to follow. Well, don't tell your parents to follow my page. But like, you can if they're
unless they're gully. Yeah.
If they're into the cool shit, like if they
unless
don't fucking squares. But I mean, it is what it is.
It's gonna be a good one, you guys. Happy hour right here.
Yes. All right. So let's jump into some shits.
Okay.
This week was pretty dry on the news. We all know this. So next segment, we're going into the questions y'all be asking.
Talk about it.
But for this one, I just been scrolling and I saw two stories that I feel they deserve each other. And I'm just gonna read the headlines and then maybe go into a little deeper and then we can just laugh at these people.
Oh dear.
All right. So first one is, man walked 351 miles to have sex with a teen who turned out to be an undercover cop.
I saw that.
She turned to what?
He walked a lot.
He walked a whole bunch of miles
To get some pussy.
To get some
from
teenage
a 14-year-old.
It turned out to be a cop. You know what?
Undercover.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, now the second story, which I feel goes together. This is I probably shouldn't laugh, but like this shit made me giggle because I saw it right after I saw that one. Teens tried to catch a predator, but one was kidnapped instead.
Wow. For real?
I would just like to say, people, there was a show, yes, To Catch a Predator. But did you ever notice how many fucking like extra cops were just hiding and shit? So why do your dumbass little kids think you can go out and catch these motherfuckers?
Wow.
They're predators for a reason. Let the cops do their job.
Let the cops do their job.
Let the cops do their job.
Don't
Cause
do
now we
it.
gotta be sad because one of your dumbasses got kidnapped and you gotta find you, waste money on that shit when y'all could have been.
Alert.
Yo.
Send them an Amber Alert.
But yeah, I just thought that was funny because like it was like right after the other. Yeah.
Man, that is too much. Oh, have you ever seen those Catch a Predator shows? Ray?
Yeah, man.
Rae
Chris
Dimendz.
Hansen.
Have I?
Yeah, have you ever
I've actually
seen
never, but I seen this like Surrey Creep Catchers thing.
Same
On
thing.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same dude.
Crazy.
And he was doing good, and then they put him in jail.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because like I said, the cops won't let you do their job.
That makes
Like,
sense.
facts.
Yeah. That was
Facts.
fucking crazy. I was like,
pretty
what?
nice. All right, on to the next one. Because
On to the next one.
we're all friends and whatnot, but friends do come with beef. I feel that's normal.
That's true.
Not heavy beef, no like teriyaki 6ix9ine snitching beef. Like we ain't coming back from that. But a vegan friend calls the police on her other friends who fed her chicken nuggets while she was drunk.
Nah.
Now,
That's.
See how I kissed my teeth on that one?
Did she die? Did she die?
well, unless they got 911 in the afterlife, I'm gonna say
Sorry.
no.
Did she die though?
But did you die?
No.
She's probably mad because she loved that shit.
She probably really enjoyed it. She
But-
probably was so happy when she was
'cause
eating it.
you know what? Like, I'll just say this. I did grow up fairly vegan and whatnot. And I will say, when you eat meat that you're not prepared for, your body does weird things. So maybe she had the runs for like a week.
Yep.
And that's why. But calling the cops on your friends, that's
too
some bitch
much.
shit. This girl is snitching. They didn't even do anything illegal, but if you're gonna call the cops on your friends for feeding you, they were nice friends. They fed your ass when you were drunk.
True.
Probably getting dragged around because you couldn't fucking walk.
True.
And they out the kindness of their heart, they got you some fucking chicken nuggets. And what did this motherfucker do?
Call the police.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
To be honest, that is actually crazy. You got a prank pulled on you, and you call the police on
It
your
ain't even a
peoples.
prank. They were helping homegirl out. She was probably like, I'm so hungry. And they were probably at like, I don't know, somewhere that probably at McDonald's. Because like McDonald's probably one of the last places that doesn't have a veggie burger anymore.
Are you
They
serious?
don't.
No, are you sure?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't. They used
shit.
to.
I didn't even know that.
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
anymore. Burger King has one. I know that. A&W has their Beyond Meat shit. They're always flexing. I know that. I know other people are like,
Flexing.
well, they are flexing. Every time I watch this shit on YouTube, I get this fucking.
Yo, they got Beyond Meat at
commercial.
Tim Hortons now.
That's the same two guys. That one guy's be like, well, millennials now,
Yep.
they don't find it that weird. Yes, we do.
Tim Hortons got a Beyond Burger now.
Oh, see,
They
Tim Hortons
do.
too. Even though Tim Hortons kind of whack. For food.
Timmy.
Facts.
Why is Tim Hortons buns always so dry and nasty?
I don't even know. Let's get on to the people's topics. It's Talk About It.
All right, give me one.
It's Talk About It. So, shout out to all of you guys. You know how we do it. Talk about it. We send out a bunch of stuff for you guys to weigh in on what we should talk about this week. And there's been a lot of stuff going on out there. So, I'm going to go with
Oh, hello, friend.
Beats by Jay Banks. He actually hit us up. He was
Yo,
on
shout
our
out
show
for him.
once,
He was on the
upon a
show.
time.
Yeah.
He wants to talk about Vancouver producers.
Who?
Vancouver producers.
Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Quiet Storm.
So I don't know what topic he really wants us to say, but I'm just going to say shout out to all of the producers out here. Adam Stanton, the whole squad. I was just at a place recently. Oh, man, I forgot his name, but I'm going to get that. He's actually going to be on the show. Oh, man, this guy's really cool. I went with my boy Rico, Freelance Flint. Or even holla at Quiet Storm. He's a good producer out here. He makes good beats.
I said shout out Quiet Storm.
Yeah, man, there's mad people out here doing their thing. So thank you, Jay Banks, for yours. Dready Locks wants to talk something a little bit more serious, so maybe we can segue out of it after this. But he says, how about Dready Locks _dreadylocks._.
First off, your name is fucking stupid.
But you know, he's the dude at Crime and Treason. Dreadlocks.
That's his thing now?
Yeah, that's him. Well, he's been there.
No,
you weren't on the tour.
I was there for Crimes and Treason. I'm saying that's his Instagram name?
Yeah.
Oh, he changed it. That's too many dots and underscores. People ain't be trying to search you that hard, bro.
So he says, how about something worth talking about, like climate change, police killings, or war overseas?
I mean,
he wants to go deep.
No, I could also say, have you ever listened to our show? Because I bring that up quite often.
We talk about that stuff.
So, I mean, no more questions for him. He clearly doesn't watch the show. You've been X'd. I take your seriousness and give it the hand wave.
Ooh.
I'll give it a little bit. As for climate change,
we all gonna die.
I mean, Brazil just took that big hit in the Amazon. Unless everybody's trying to go electric with their vehicles, I don't know what else to say.
I'm just not to cut you off. I'll cut you off. We spent a month talking about Brazil every goddamn show.
Yeah.
We brought something up.
Yep, it's true. And then the next one, police killings. I mean, recently somebody just got clapped in his house from that one police officer.
No, she got 10 years, which is bullshit.
She got 10 years?
Another lady actually just got clapped in her house last week.
And the person who testified.
Yeah, he got clapped.
He got clapped too.
Yeah.
So we're talking about police killings in America. It is getting really crazy.
3Ks.
Man, it's getting really crazy. And for the last one, war overseas.
There's war overseas. You need to be a little more specific with your shit, because there's wars overseas everywhere.
Wars everywhere.
There's infighting everywhere. Shit. We want to talk about China, how they rounding up Muslims and putting them in camps. You want to talk about Syria, how Turkey's moving down on the Kurds in northern Syria. Shit, do you want to talk about the southern U.S. border where they're locking up little kids and everybody who he wants to come across? We don't need to talk about wars overseas when we got wars right here.
Facts. So those are the topics for you, bro. I mean, do you want to do that before we run out?
I think we could stretch that.
Let's stretch it?
We could stretch that for the next segment.
Well, say it now, and then let's talk about it now.
All right. Well, we're going to come back with, and...
What's her name?
And
Sonia
C. Chang.
Sonia C. Chang, that's Frizzle's girl.
She brought up a very some people say polarizing, some people say whatever. I personally don't give a fuck.
Rae, you're going to like this one.
It's probably something that Rae has done once or twice in her life. I do it.
I was nervous.
I do it pretty much every weekend I'm out. Usually when I go to work from downtown, that is my walk of shame, and that is what we're gonna talk about when we come back on Rum and Coke Radio.
All of you guys listening to us live, make sure you put in your little talk about it. So we want to know what your walk of shame was.
What was the worst one?
What was the worst walk of shame? What was the worst walk of shame for you? We're gonna talk about it.
We'll come back with that shit
when we come back. Yeah.
Yes. You know what it is. Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the show. We got Dizzy D.
Hey.
We ain't got no Mz Holliday. Boo.
We don't.
We got Rae Dimendz.
Yeah, we
Ones
do.
and twos. Ooh.
Hey.
Hit him with that again.
Hit him with that again.
Rae Dimendz.
All right. Now you're getting a little too rough.
If you don't know, now you know.
Rae Dimendz is so G. That's our G right here. All right. Come join us, man.
Come sit down. All right, so before she...
You can still stay there, too.
What happened before we left, y'all should know. And if not, then sorry. But...
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Third Tuesday of the month. And before we jumped off, I broached the subject to all of you listeners.
Yeah.
Walk of shame. What's the worst one? How do you feel about him? What you think about him? Let's just do the whole fucking Wikipedia of Walk of Shame right here, right now. Rum and Coke Radio.
Should we start with Rae Dimendz?
Oh, we starting with Rae Dimendz.
Oh, we're starting with Rae Dimendz.
We got it.
Oh my God, you guys.
So, disclaimer, don't judge us.
Yeah, facts.
Don't do it.
We all hoes.
We all.
Whoa.
Like,
Nigga, you a
everyone's
hoe
an
too.
undercover
I'm a
hoe.
reformed hoe.
It doesn't matter. You're still a hoe at
I'm
one
one
point.
of those hoes that like now I'm in church with like my turtleneck on and saying like, yo,
With
praise.
your hickeys covered up?
Yeah, I'm reformed. I'm born again. I'm a new
I know
person.
about that.
Oh no, Ray, talk about it. Let's go, Ray. Give us yours.
Oh my God. Okay, I've had a lot.
Name one that really stood out.
Oh my God. Okay, so one that stood out was it was long ago.
Yeah, we'll just say it was long ago.
It was once upon a time.
Yeah, just in case that person's listening not too long ago.
Yeah. Who knows?
Talk about it.
Who knows?
So what happened?
I went out. You just have one too many drinks.
Did you
Not
say?
too many.
Mm,
If you can remember, it's not too many.
that's true. Well, actually, what had happened was.
Copy,
what
please.
happened was, I went out, went to the club, went home with somebody, woke up, and I was like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah,
You're just kind of like, shit, okay, this is what happened, this is what we're doing, this is what we're dealing with. Oh
Was
my
the
God,
person
how am
still
I gonna
there?
get home? Because I live in fucking Surrey. So first of all, I'm not gonna pay for an $80 cab.
You were
okay?
downtown when you woke
I was
up.
downtown when I woke up, and I was like, damn. But I was like, it was early in the morning, so I could catch SkyTrain.
Yeah,
So I woke
yeah.
up, I was like, oh no.
So
up.
you were hungover on a SkyTrain doing a walk of shame?
It was the worst.
Bro.
That's the worst.
Bro.
Smelling like booze and sex?
And what's so fucked up is that like I had met people the night before,
Uh-huh.
and they're from out of town,
Uh-huh.
and they called my friend that we were with, and they're like, yo, we just saw Ray like taking the SkyTrain. Like, does she live downtown?
Wow.
In the same fucking clothes.
Dry snitching.
So I was like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. So I got called the fuck out, and that was like the worst because it was embarrassing because I hung out with these people.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we saw Ray again. Like, oh, we didn't know she
Oh,
lives downtown.
no.
And I'm thinking, these motherfuckers saw me in the same clothes, and that sucked. Like, that
Oh,
sucked
no.
so bad.
What about you?
Well, because I at one point in my horrible existence lived in Abbotsford, so I would routinely get dropped off at the train, by people or even say my mother.
Okay.
So one time I was just like, woke up, fuck am I? Well, same kind of story. Had to train from downtown to Surrey to get picked up by my mother.
Wow.
worst. On a walk of shame?
Well, I mean,
Well,
yes and no. Yeah, it was like
Walk the shame to
afternoonish,
your mama?
but like, yeah. So I get in the car and mom's like, "Oh, you smell like Jameson." I'm like,
Wow.
the fact that you could smell the exact alcohol I was drinking the night before is pretty bad. But also because I like to switch up questions, and also in my younger years, there have been times where like, you want to help, a young woman that you may be with to, avoid the walk of shame. So you might do something nice like give them a ride home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of you.
It is nice of you until you pull up and their father is washing the driveway.
Wow.
And it's like, yeah.
I hope she wasn't brown.
No. Not this
Well, you're
particular.
still alive. You're still alive.
Not this
so-
particular story I'm talking about.
Facts.
There may have been, but I think, I know brown people, so like I didn't pull up with the dad who's there because I didn't want to get shot. But like, this was a nice. This was a lighter melanin person. So like I straight up like she's like, yo, that's my house. I'm like, yeah, I'm not stopping. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and also kind of what made it worse is because my homie was with me too. So she was sitting in the back. So we pulled around. It's just like one nigga gets out the other side. She hops off the back. She's like, bye guys. And I'm just like,
Wow.
yo,
That's
like
my coworker's dad.
like, yo, like,
Wow.
like you're still wearing the same like trash ass Mex pencil skirt that you were wearing from the night before. So like, your dad clearly knows you were out getting it. Yes, I said trash ass Mex shit. We all used to buy shit from Mex and all that shit, and can I say it was trash? It's like what I used to do before like New Year's. I'd go to Winners, grab a little box shirt, cause yo, you're gonna spill all the shit on it, whatever.
That was Le Chateau.
Yo, same shit.
Chateau,
Little Chateau and
motherfucker.
it's the same fucking store. We all know this.
So I talked about mine this weekend recently, actually, but it was like unrelated. But so my story was, I'm at my parents' place. It wasn't really a walk of shame, like I was drunk walk of shame, but like I had a friend of mine who like went to my school, and we used to like meet up quietly on a freak shit. You know what I mean?
Right. On the low.
On the low.
The best type.
The best. And so one time all my folks weren't home, and I'm like, yo,
it's Bank
head down
City.
right
It
away.
is.
Let's do this.
It's-
So she got there right away. Oh yeah, she was there like 10 minutes. We got up into my room. Listen, we got up into my room. All that was happening.
All of
She's
it.
loud too. She's
Macaroni
loud
and cheese
too,
up in this
bro.
bitch.
No, she a freak.
So when we
Freak
finish,
nasty.
I'm like, damn, that was good, girl. You lucky my parents ain't home. You loud. I look at the window. My window's wide open. I'm like, whatever. I go to walk outside. My walk of shame. I walk outside, and my neighbors are having a huge garage sale.
No.
Mad people are sitting outside, all just watching me walk away with this girl. That was the worst. And not only that, my neighbors were definitely happy to tell my parents what had just happened. So when I returned back home later on,
That's a snitch.
we got that. We need to sit down and talk conversation. What are you doing when we're not home? Nothing. What are you talking about? Okay, so the neighbor came over and they were telling us okay, yes. Yeah. So that's my walk of shame moment. We got people that were on the line. Do we got any walk of shame moments from them? I know we were like trying to get people to call in. Grab the phone over there, see if there's any walk of shame moments.
Yeah, no, the walk of shame, like, so we're doing the whole wiki, so let's talk about it. I personally don't find any shame of the walk of shame because, like, yo, I was getting wet. So you can try and shame me if you want, but I had a great night. What?
Disgust.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Sonia C. Chang for that one, the walk of shame moments. We really like that one.
But yeah, like, there should be no shame. Unless it's like you went out Saturday and you're now getting back home on Wednesday and you're still wearing the same clothes. Okay,
Damn, that's nasty.
then you a freak little nasty, and you need to burn those clothes. But if it's just like a Sunday morning, you had your little 1-2-1-2, and now you're home, you might smell a little like some alcohol, that's fine. There should be no shame in that. That should just be, yo, I had a good night, I had fun, and whatever. Like, we need, you know what? As Rum and Coke, let us change how people think about walk of shame. We should what can we rename it?
I'm trying to see.
Walk of triumph?
The walk of triumph, yeah.
Walk of getting it in?
Yeah, we did that.
Could we
Unless
do
it was like trash and you like,
What if it's a walk of macaroni and cheese?
I don't even know what that is, nigga.
I don't know, but it sounds good.
I was about to say my freak nasties know, and of
Oops.
course, of course, there's Rae Dimendz, freak nasty of the year right over there.
All right. We got a next one, _TreeSun_. He wants to talk about consistency and its role on people's success.
Oh.
Now, it just goes without saying, the more consistent you stay at something, the better outcome you're gonna have regardless.
That's like
True.
that's everything. Isn't that life though? Like it's called.
That's what it is.
Isn't it like in sports? It's called practice.
Truth. But you see these artists sometimes. There's some artists out there, people who make art, who get involved and they get really on it and then they just stop.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a burnout type thing. When you go so hard and you just want to like get a break. That's cool. Take your time out, but continuously keep putting out what it is you're doing. Don't just stop. Don't just stop and expect the people to want to ask for you back. You just got to keep it going no matter what. If you're passionate about it, stick with it. And that's how you can become successful. And success is only measured by what makes you happy. So like your version of success might not be mine. Mine is just to see people happy, dancing in clubs, and supporting community type shit. Yours might be money,
Power, fame.
Might be family, might be kids, whatever it is that your success is.
Yeah.
You keep doing what you do until you get that. That's real.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got to go into because Mz Holliday goes online. Hey, you got to take this too.
Yes.
Take
Mz Holliday goes online and she asks a bunch of questions and stuff. So we need you to answer them. I'm going to
Okay.
get you to do this part. So it was, what was your favorite childhood cartoons? And a few people hit them. So say their name
Okay.
and tell them what their favorite childhood cartoon was. First, let's ask Alex, what was yours?
A cartoon that I watched all the time that I fucking love was Arthur.
Ooh, I still watch that.
Arthur was my shit.
Wait, time
Actually,
out, time out.
Arthur and Magic School Bus.
Time out.
Top cartoons of all
That's
time.
not your childhood. Does it say favorite childhood cartoon?
It says yes.
Okay, so
I was-
Arthur, you weren't watching as a kid, bro.
Yes, I was.
Word?
Yeah,
Man, you're a serious kid.
I was a kid. And
Magic School Bus.
Magic School Bus is
Yeah.
the truth. I don't give. Actually, well, Netflix made a new Magic School Bus. Booty.
Ah.
Booty butt cheeks. Netflix, go back to other shit. Don't fuck with Miss Frizzle.
What about you?
Childhood cartoons, right?
Yeah.
Like Little Bear, Franklin.
Oh my god, I don't really fuck with them.
Nah, those are
But
whack.
I would
never
say like
watched.
Recess,
Hey.
The Weekenders.
I liked Recess.
Yeah,
Oh.
like Disney Channel was the shit. I
Oh,
fucked with like, what is it?
Your
Family
family had
Channel?
money.
Family Channel.
Nah,
Fillmore, yo, Fillmore was savage.
But I was born in like 42, so I had like the original Looney Tunes, you know what I mean? Like the
Okay.
black
Animaniacs.
Yeah, Animaniacs.
Animaniacs was
Yo.
fire too.
Animaniacs,
Fire.
Dexter's Lab.
Rugrats.
Fucking
I fucked
Rugrats.
with Rugrats.
Rugrats was the
Yo.
truth.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to the people who are
Uh-oh,
there.
It blocked.
Let's see
We're better
the
than those people.
people who are out here. There's their names right there. Just read them out
Okay.
and say what it is that they watched.
All right, so Thug Shells. Okay,
Shells.
Thug
Shout out
Shells.
Thug
Shout out
Shells.
to Thuggy Shells.
We love you, girl.
Recess. That's
Hey.
a fire
Alright,
show.
alright.
Gussie
Hey.
Gus.
Y'all had money. I just had like Channel 3, so when I got
The
Hey,
original
y'all
Snitch was on that
I got
show.
I got like
Yes,
I got a bunch of
Randall.
Pingu and I got like roly poly olies and shit. Like, hey man, CBC was
He
rough
said
on a
Roly
nigga,
Poly Oly.
and then you knew exactly what.
Give us the next one.
Is it Architect?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, that was good.
G.I. Joe, X-Men.
Oh, nice.
All right,
give
that's
a
some
little
white
list.
TV. That's some white
Yeah,
TV.
straight white
Ooh,
TV.
do you
Yeah,
guys
man.
remember Uh-Oh?
Oh,
Yes, I
YTV?
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
YTV. That
Oh,
shit
yeah.
that was my
That was
shit.
When you said, "Uh-oh, the slime would fall on you and shit."
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that show. That was the shit. Sonia Chang said Recess.
Hey.
We got Wonderlandex with Arthur.
Okay.
Tassia said Woody Woodpecker.
Wow.
Yo, that's a
I forgot about
classic.
that
Oh,
one.
I forgot about. Shout out to
Yeah.
Taisa.
That's a classic. And then she also said Jimmy Neutron.
Hey.
Jimmy.
I wasn't a kid at that time, but I heard. But actually, can I just little switch up with the questions as I am to do.
Mhm.
What are your favorite like cartoons in general? I would say something I watched when I was older and didn't realize how fucking twisted and like nuts it was. Gargoyles.
Gargoyles was fucked up.
Gargoyles is fucking lit. I used to, when I was in Calgary, after work, I would like have the shit PVR and I'd watch it.
Really?
Like as I'm like chilling after eating food, I don't know, whenever time I got home from work, like late when I was like the late shift, and I would watch Gargoyles.
I think
like,
my
that shit was
favorite
dope.
cartoon period is Boondocks.
I was gonna say, but Boondocks takes the cake because
that
Boondocks
was my
is
favorite
life.
favorite.
Boondocks is life.
Hey Ray, we got another one.
All right. If you could talk to someone famous, who would it be?
Myself.
Ooh.
Okay.
But who would it really be though?
Conceded.
I don't know.
That's a hard question.
There's a lot of people to talk to. Is it like me talking to them, being like, you
Yeah,
wanna
you could sit down and politic.
you wanna hand me like a couple million to sign on me?
Somebody to politic with.
Come back to me because I got a thing.
All right, go.
I want some.
Someone
would
that
yours
I
be?
would want to talk to that's famous?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I got mine.
That's hard. I would okay, one person is Will Smith.
Hey.
That's one person. 'cause
That's
he's
very good.
Crazy talented and has so much wisdom.
Yeah, he'd be on my top 3 for sure.
Yeah,
that's
but-
a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know who else. Like that's just somebody that just came to mind.
That's dope. What about you?
It's actually funny because their face right there, Diaz Samero.
Diaz Samero, yeah.
I like they ain't like famous, like huge famous, but like these niggas be doing shit, and I love their fucking show.
Facts.
So I would love to chop it up with them. Chop it up with them and have so much fun. Yeah.
I think mine would be Director X.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, Director
That makes
X.
sense.
I really appreciate him, and I really appreciate what he does. I revisited his work recently, and I think I'm going to be finished doing a lot of stuff that's out there and focusing on my music video game, because I know I could do them good.
You're
I just took
mad
some
good.
time out to focus on other things like rumncokeradio.
rumncokeradio.
But we're coming back with that fire. So let's hear what the people have to say.
All right, so Thug Shells.
Hey.
Slim Shady.
Wow.
Would
Okay.
the real Slim Shady please stand up?
She likes to freestyle too.
She does.
She really does.
Architect again said Lisa Koshy. Do you guys know who that is?
Nope.
No.
She's like a Viner, but she's dope.
Vine's dead.
Because Vine is dead, but she was one of the people that was able to still continue her fame through Vine. So
Is
That's
she?
cool, that's
Does she hang out with what's his name? Is that King Botch?
I believe so.
They like do a lot
She's
of skits
Indian.
together.
She's like
Oh,
funny
the
as
Indian
fuck,
girl.
and
Yeah,
there's
I know
like
who you're
a-
talking
Oh,
about.
so
Yeah,
you say that name again?
Lisa Koshy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was, this gonna sound weird, but I thought you might have said like Lily Singh.
Oh no, but
But
she's
shout out to her too.
she has a show.
She actually has a real nighttime
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
First,
That's some Canadian Toronto things
yo,
right there.
man,
That's
things,
Who else?
guys.
crazy.
Yo, mans.
Yep. We have Katie Kelly Daniels says Prince.
Prince.
He's
Okay.
dead.
Yeah, but if she
Wow.
could talk to him, she would.
Get a Ouija board. It's Halloween's coming up.
Wow.
This next one though, Treason says Joe Budden.
Yo.
Joe Budden. Hey, that would be a good one. Although, you know what? I love you, Joe.
If he's in a good mood, because
If he's in a good mood, yeah.
If he just starts yelling over me, I'd be like, yo, nigga, chill. Like,
Yeah, I'd be
it
pretty
ain't that
stressed out.
serious.
I'd be pretty
You know
stressed.
what it means when us like, yo, like, nah, we don't need all that.
Yeah, I'd be stressed out.
I'm just gonna smoke this joint. I'll talk to Maul. Maul seems like someone I want to talk to.
Is there any more?
The Baines and beer. I think it said sport after Mike Tyson or Kobe Bryant.
Ooh. Baines and Beer
I
Podcast,
had
I
a really
think. that
bad
is.
joke I, could
believe
say.
so.
Yeah, Baines and Beer Podcast. Shout out to you guys. You're doing big things.
And then Tassia Will Smith. Okay. Same,
Thaisa.
same.
Thaisa.
Or Thaisa. Sorry, I said that wrong.
Okay.
1K Kwan says Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's our boy. You know what? Speaking of Taekwon, speaking of young Taekwon,
Oh, Jesus.
that's Mz Holliday's nephew. And he's been putting out music lately, and it is really, really, really good.
I heard it.
Really
I heard
good.
it.
We're going to be playing some here. I think
Let's
you got
do
some.
it. Let's do it.
Yo, bro, listen to me. I'm coming for you. We're going to be making some moves.
Super pause.
Yeah, super pop. But we're going to be making some big moves, dog. I really respect your stuff. We're going to definitely get some music. We got one more little thing, and it's the voting. There was two things, so I'm just going to take the lead on this one.
Just go quick. Yeah.
Which
Get
do
these
you
votes.
prefer? You know Mz Holliday does which do you prefer, but it's only two things, so it's too quick. Spaghetti or lasagna?
That's easy.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Yer.
Same here. 62% said lasagna.
Yup.
Oh, the rest of them, y'all fucking wild.
Y'all stupid.
Why would you pick, like, lasagna is the better version of spaghetti?
And spaghetti's so hard to eat. It's so
I think so.
messy.
I mean,
so?
I don't know about...
you gotta, you know?
See, I don't know.
Well,
You can't pause that, but
I
whatever.
ain't be slurping on nothing. I mean, I put it in my mouth, pause, and then just take the fork out. I don't be leading the trap in this shit.
He wouldn't work well in like Japan and shit, where you have to slurp your
I ain't be
noodles.
slurping shit. Next one.
I
Next one.
personally like spaghetti.
I
to be honest.
like, but you have to pick. It's spaghetti or lasagna.
But I do like a cold lasagna. You know when it's like cold and you like take the see?
and like all the cheese
You
is
feel
hard
me?
still, and like the
Oh,
meat
bro.
sauce is like, oh, you just cut that. You just
Perfect cuts you
yo,
can make just to nibble. I love it.
Just
Anyways.
keep it out the fridge. Just
I
swallow it with a
agree.
fork.
Yeah, man, it's real.
agree.
But I do like my spaghetti. The next one is, what do you prefer to drink? Brown alcohol or white alcohol?
Brown.
Brown.
Oh, brown.
Same here. 65% said brown alcohol.
And I
Shout
think
out to
that's
all of you.
because a lot of people start drinking alcohol that isn't brown, like the vodkas and
Yo.
shit. So by the time you like actually go out and start drinking, you're like, the smell of Smirnoff makes you want to die.
What's an alcohol you can't drink?
I
Like
ain't no,
that you turned yourself off of.
I ain't no bitch, so like I can drink whatever. But I did. There was a time where I couldn't take tequila shots.
Really?
Like I literally would take them. My body was like, nope, yep, and just yeet that shit out my body.
Really,
Like,
eh?
it's happened to me like back in Shine days. Like I would take the shot and then I had to turn and like puke under the bar.
Wow.
No, you know what? Because they had cheap tequila.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's true.
Because I had the same shit happen to me.
It was tequila. And
Yeah.
then Jameson for a little bit, but I'm back on
Yeah.
that train.
What about you?
What I don't like?
Like a drink you can't no more because you like
Absolute pears. Specifically pears.
absolute pear?
Oh, that
The
is
smell.
Oh.
The smell.
Yo,
Woo!
this sounds like you used to hang with girls that would only
Nope,
drink that shit.
it was me and my homie, and
Yeah,
we
nah.
like blacked the fuck out. And my sister had to wait. Like, oh my god, my poor sister. She put us to bed, but she sat there like this watching us. because she thought we would like puke and die, like choke on our.
no. That's some
yeah,
Breaking
like
Bad
we
shit.
die, like we were dead on that shit. So I will never drink Absolute pears.
That's nasty.
Ever.
no.
I
I can't even eat pears.
Oh, shout out to
Like-
the pears, but nah. I had that with Smirnoff green. Was it grape or green apple? One of them joints.
Yeah.
Cause that shit. Just put it there. We drank a lot of that. Oh
Nasty.
shit! Look at the tongue.
Yes.
Diz, you never said yours.
Mine personally is Bacardi rum.
Really?
I've
I
seen
can't
that.
drink Bacardi
Yeah,
rum
yeah.
because once upon a
Good
time
to
it was
know.
like
You know what? Good to know.
it was something I could drink once upon a time, but then one day, just like eggs, I had overdone it one night, and the smell, no matter what, even till this day, I think it's like I drink it and I get an instant headache. So
Ew, that's
forget
good.
that shit.
That's good.
But before we go, let me just say one last time. Make sure you guys tune in on the 29th. We're doing the happy hour fundraiser clothing drive right here. If you got clothing to bring it down here to Snug. We're going to have all of our past guests here. We're going to be doing some big things, big things with all of them.
Big thing.
Like we got a cipher, we got giveaways, we've got questionnaires. You guys will be asking our people questions, and all day it's donations. So if you want to send some money to us, rumncokeradio@gmail.com. It's going to be going to the Covenant, what do you say?
Covenant House.
The Covenant House, Vancouver Covenant House, right there on Drake and Seymour. We're going to be donating everything over to there, and also getting stuff for in here, better lights, better cameras type stuff. You know, it's steady progression. It's proceeds going
Taking
everywhere.
over. We doing it.
But yeah, make sure you guys tune in for that. Also, next week for last call,
Excited.
we got 94 in the building.
Yes.
That's gonna be a lit one because he's been wanting to get on the show for some time,
Aw,
and I
he's a
see him
homie.
everywhere. And
He
he's
kind
like,
of was though. He was part of our 520s.
Yeah.
Our 520, 420s little
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And
But
he's
yeah.
always he was at the 420 show. Yeah, he was on that
That's-
clip.
That's what.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
And you know, he's been like, I want to get on the show. I want to get on the show. And the time is now. He's got bars ready. He's ready to come in and do this. Lord have mercy. 94 next week. Last call. You know what was real fun? Rae Dimendz joining us on the conversation.
I mean, she should more. I like
That was
talking to
fun.
her more than fucking Mz Holliday. Mz Holliday always be trying to fight me and shit.
Oh my God, nope.
We love you,
That's
Holiday.
my girl.
We love you, Holiday.
Y'all don't talk shit about my girl.
Look at him. Look at him.
Again, I see you out there looking all sexy and shit.
Nah, we cut that shit. But you know what it is, Rum and Coke Radio, each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the show one. We got Dizzy Day.
Hey.
We got no Mz Holliday because she ditched us again. But we got Rae Dimendz.
Rae Dimendz.
All right, she's going to hit you with a little mix till 8 o'clock. Talk to y'all next week. 94. Last call. Rum and Coke. You're...
Rummy Coke.